It's my turn.
Your turn.
Do you like
It's baby's first spirit board. Now your little one can stay in touch while brushing up on him.
Here you.
And I'll ask the spirits to curse them and send them evil energy.
If anything is here, you are not welcome.
I bought a dead woman's Ouija board on eBay, and we've got a bit of a mystery going on. The first
main nigga told him, yo, let's do it. Main nigga. You fake scared too. I'm not scared, gang.
As friends we gather, hearts are true, spirits.
It's been a while since we've done one of these, so let's get diving.
Du hast dich so nur weil sie jetzt noch weiter gedreht und halt gesehen. Was ist jetzt? Alter!
Mama aus, Mama.
The last thing you want to hear while using a Ouija board.
I don't know. Holy fuck.
They were playing the Ouija board and something creepy happened. These friends were experiencing strange stuff in the basement when suddenly one of the girls that was recording was pulled by something. Could this be something evil?
There's nothing wrong with the Ouija boards, people say. Do you agree?
No, I don't think there's anything wrong with Ouija boards. Despite their dangerous reputation, there's no concrete evidence to suggest that anyone has ever died in history from the use of a Ouija board. However, friends, if you'd like to get technical, you know what has killed people? Exorcisms and failed exorcisms. So is it the Ouija board that's dangerous, or is it Catholic ideology?
Anybody there?
And is that everything?
Thank you for that. Who's making that do that? Can you do it again? Can you push it all the way to red?
I have something really important to show you guys. Apparently, I can communicate directly with Jesus Christ. Let's open it. Should I try it? The Holy Spirit board is the only spirit board that you and your friends can use to communicate directly with our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And then you have to say, "Oh, magical Jesus, please guide our hands to answer our questions." Amen. And remember, anyone who says that the Holy Spirit board doesn't work is both a liar and a sinner. So.
Yeah, what is it? Phasmophobia? Yeah, what do they ask in fact? Stop! I'm scared!
Oh, her phone just died.
Oh! Oh my god. That was the loudest scream I've ever in my life. Oh my god. You can't scream that loud. That's so creepy. You're making it worse. I'm scared.
Welcome back to the chaos. Tonight we're diving down paranormal encounters, Ouija boards, locations that these boards are played at, haunted locations, cemeteries, and children playing with these things. Tonight's episode is very important because it touches base on streamers and people who plays the Ouija board in front of live audiences for views. You see, Ouija boards have sparked fear, fascination, and debate for decades. Some people swear they're harmless. Others claim they've opened doors they couldn't close. And tonight, we're diving into some of the most chilling clips, investigations, and stories surrounding Ouija boards. In the name of Jesus, I pray that anyone who watches this video, who watches any of my videos, that nothing comes through the screen. I pray a hedge of protection over anyone who watches these videos.
You guys want to hear something crazy that I do? Well, I think it's actually really funny, but basically, so every week at the end of the week, I'll go through, okay, have you ever seen like the TikTok say it's a scary story or it's like a statue or something just looks demonic, and like a lot of Christian people or religious people will be like, I claim no energy, I claim no evil energy, blah, 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 right? So what I do is I'll write down their name and their username. I'll go to their profile and write it all down. And then at the end of each week, I'll take my Ouija board and I'll ask the spirits to curse them and send them evil energy. So that way,
Evening. Bit late, guys. Chippy was a bit later tonight. You have to get where I got a Chippy. Holy. Hey. Later tonight. You have to get where I got a Chippy.
Feel crazy touching this. This is wild.
Ooh, that's OD.
Kristen, you was playing, bro.
This is you.
Kristen, no. Kristen, no, it's not Kristen.
They're here.
No, they not. Don't say that. Who they?
What the hell is that? No, what is that though? You gotta say goodbye. I seen too many movies. You gotta check out. No, I'm talking about on the board. You gotta put goodbye on the board or else it's open. You can't do that. It's in the movie. I seen the movie. No. Y'all gotta do that right, bro. Y'all gotta put both hands back on that.
Kristen, hurry up. Goodbye. We gone.
No. Do it right. You gotta get both of them.
Good. Bye. Now we gone. We gone.
So I was doing a Ouija board at 3 a.m. I asked if ghosts were real, and it said yes.
It's literally moving on its own. There's got to be some type of explanation for this thing. I'm not buying this for a second.
I asked some more questions, and it told me to stop. I was kind of scared because it was literally moving on its own. Then I asked if it can prove ghosts were real, and all the candles blew out.
Every single candle blew out, and I'm starting to hear noises. I'm literally the only one home.
Then the doors shut and my microphone cut out. I heard something running, but nothing's there.
Every single door in the house keeps slamming.
I was starting to get really scared. So I went back to say goodbye to the Ouija board, but it was gone. I looked for it for 30 minutes, but couldn't find it anywhere. I kept hearing more doors slam.
I just want to end this all, bro. I have no idea what's going on.
Then I found the board in the trash, and right as I was about to say goodbye, I can't.
There's a few things that I've noticed while going down this rabbit hole. It's just how many streamers and influencers are playing with the Ouija boards on Twitch, Kick, TikTok, and other social media platforms.
What about now?
Huh?
I said, what about now?
They can see us or no? Not bad. You sure you want to do this, bro? After all this shit, niggas making you get scared a little bit. Scared, nigga. Oh, we need more candles.
The power just went out.
Womp, nigga.
The power went out, dumbass.
What do you mean the power went out?
Fucking retard, nigga. The power went out. The power went out. What the fuck went out?
Shut the fuck up, man. Wait, you see a chat or no? The main nigga.
The main nigga told him, yo, let's do it.
Main nigga.
You fake scared too.
I'm not scared, gang.
So say how you do it by yourself.
By myself, no. I'm not doing it myself, gang. But what the fuck? Like, nigga, I'm not scared if I'm doing it with somebody.
Gang, just know that Jesus Christ got us. And we believe in Jesus Christ. And we're just playing a game. Chat, everybody spam amen. God is good, God is great.
There's son in his house, fool.
Yeah.
You hear me, fool? There's son in his house, fool.
I ain't like, there's something in the house, gang.
So let's open it together.
I'm scared.
Nigga, this gay ass Ouija board. I'm dropping on the shit though. Is this a fake Ouija board?
Oh, hold it real quick.
Yo, chat, is this a fake Ouija board though? Bro, this shit looks fake, bro.
Hold on, bro.
Like this shit like some Dora shit.
Hold on, gang. You sure you want to do this, gang?
Chat, this shit is fake, right?
So look.
This gay ass board, nigga.
He's scared. I'm scared too, gang.
I'm freaking a little scared. I'm not that scared though. Like this shit, like, nigga, if it's a ghost, then word.
Alright, touch it.
We get it together.
Huh?
We gotta touch it together. Real niggas in the chat. That's what I'm saying. If you, all the real niggas in the chat, nigga.
Real nigga hours. Real nigga hours.
Real nigga hours, nigga.
You the rules here. You the rules.
Nigga, just. So it just says, make sure to just. It just says, make sure to say goodbye at the end. That's it.
Huh?
It says just make sure to say goodbye at the end. Come on.
My teeth hurt so bad. Come on, bro. We're stalling, bro. Press it. Order, bro. I'm gonna touch that shit.
No, come on.
Hold on. Does this shit haunt you?
No, nigga. It's just a game. What the fuck is that? It says just make sure to say goodbye at the end.
What do you mean say goodbye at the end?
Like this shit right here.
Say goodbye? Goodbye!
Spirit, demon, whatever you are, that's in my family's home, that's plaguing us and giving us hell, please identify yourself or tell us what you want, what it'll take to leave me and my family and our home alone and never retire. We're tired of this. Just tell us what you want.
Did it just spell what I think it spelled?
What the heck?
Oh
What do you mean blood? What the hell do you want? Come on now.
Oh my God,
Son of a... Oh my God. Man, that's enough.
Get the damn thing out of the house.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Now here is where it starts getting a little wild, and many of you will get heated at this segment here, because it's not just adults messing around with these Ouija boards. There are parents out there introducing stuff to their kids at a very young age. I've brought this family on before, the Occult Family. They're known as the real-life Addams Family.
Hi guys, and
welcome to my occult museum. I've even got my own do-it box, and of course I had to open it. And here is my day one bestie. Her name's Asper. And here's where I do my spells, so you better hope I like you. And of course I have my own Ouija board. It's a pink one. And here's Winnie. She's a demon doll, and she rests right there. And of course I have a haunted mirror to do my makeup in. And of course I have a haunted dollhouse. What type of girl has one of these? And this is my very own witch's broom. Thank you so much, Blooming Witches, for this broom. Make sure you go give them a follow, guys. And who said ghost hunting wasn't for kids?
Cheshire's very own Addams family.
Yeah, lovers of all things supernatural, JP Kenny and his partner Kimmy Jeffrey spend their spare time ghost hunting along with their daughters Snow and Pebble.
Yeah, and while they don't live on Cemetery Lane, their family car would definitely make Gomez and Morticia jealous. Let's bring them in!
Good morning.
Intimidating, isn't it, when a hearse drives into the studio?
It's a premonition of what's to come.
And you're waving in a very sinister way.
You can't help it. It's JP, Kimmy, Snow and Pebble.
Morning,
and they are
all.
all joining us now. Come and sit on the sofa for us.
Lovely to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Oh my goodness, she's so cute.
Come on over.
How are you doing?
JP.
Now, you guys have opened a haunted museum in their garage. They've also brought in some of the most spooky possessions too.
Yeah, I'm slightly worried about that. Lovely to see you all.
Lovely
Thank you for
to
coming
see
in.
you.
Obviously, we were a couple of weeks away from Halloween, JP, but for you lot, this was the way you spend the whole year, is that right?
Yeah, every day is a Halloween day for us. Our house obviously hosts all the artifacts, the items, all the hauntings, and every day's just a spooky day.
Right. It's our life, and we absolutely love it, and you love it too, don't you, girls?
So you say your house has all the artifacts, but you've actually created almost your very own museum in your garage.
Yeah, so it's our garage. We converted our garage into like a room, which holds Annie, which is the most haunted item in the UK.
So this doll here is the most...
This one down here.
the one in the lantern.
Yeah,
to keep her inside because she's so good.
Don't look at
Can you explain? Can you explain a little bit why she is known as the most?
Now, each religion, each faith have their own way of doing things. And for those of you who practice the dark occults, do you allow your children to play with Ouija boards?
But my kids a Ouija board today. They played upstairs for 5 minutes and my son came down in tears and snuggled. Dad win or dad fail.
It's my turn.
Your turn.
Do you like wedgies?
It's baby's first spirit board. Now your little one can stay in touch while brushing up on hands.
I know this is some like cutesy whatever haha kids thing, but I'm just imagining a baby accidentally opening a gnarly portal to hell that just ends everything. And I kind of want that to happen. I do not support Ouija boards, but I kind of want this to happen because it would be very comical and would make for a great movie. So if you're a movie director, TM, copyright, I own the rights to the idea, but like, baby that plays with a Ouija board and opens up a portal to hell has a demon sidekick. I'm pretty about that. Don't know about.
I'm not doing this. It's not funny.
As friends we gather, hearts are true, spirits near, we call to you. Is there a spirit currently with us? Are you a bad spirit?
What's your name?
Is that your name?
What year were you born?
Were you born in 1947? Have you ever killed anyone? Are you joking? Are you a powerful enough spirit to make a sign that you're here? Are you powerful enough to lift up the eye of the Ouija? Okay. Can you lift up the eye of the Ouija real quick? Yo!
What?
What? No way. You're actually kidding. Okay, if you can actually move it, go to the letter or the number 6. It's already 20. No way. Go to N. Dude, it's like go in the air again. Float down to the letter G. No way.
Dude,
wait. Have you actually ever killed someone? No way. Go crazy on the board. Just go crazy.
And they do this for views. They do it for reactions. They do it for content. And all these young kids, 14 and younger, they start playing with the board. Now, there's an uptick of kids, teens playing the Ouija boards, playing occultic games at sleepovers. And we'll get into that.
How we're right here at school, we got the homemade Ouija board. Look at this shit. So I can do this shit. Ready? Ready? Yo, is there someone here? What the fuck? Who? You're not moving it? I'm not. What the fuck? Bro. How old are you? 6? 7? 6, 7, bro. 67? 67, dog. Hey, hold up. What the fuck is it doing? F? You didn't even ask any questions. What the fuck? You? Hey, what? Bro. See? This fuck. Is that a K? Fuck. Bro, what is going on? Why? Oh. Bro, what the fuck? You? Nigga said fuck you. Fuck, bro. Can we leave? Oh, shit. Ooh, goodbye.
Careful when using the Ouija board because you might end up like these young people. Friends, this video uploaded by TikTok user Sterling AGB is currently being talked about. According to the caption, they are supposedly making a horror film for a competition among the sections of their school, and the concept they chose is the use of a Ouija board, also known by others as a Ouija board. Because their theme was horror, they decided to film around 6 to 7 p.m. for a darker vibe in the video. It was still fine at the start because they were laughing between takes. However, strange things began to happen while they were playing with the Ouija board. One of them reportedly saw a faceless woman right next to the woman in yellow. They couldn't finish the video due to fear, and some even cried because they were so nervous. And when they were on their way home, one of their companions suddenly vomited, and at the same time the faceless woman reportedly did not appear again. Based on the story, almost all of them were using the Ouija board for the first time and really had no idea how it worked. The next day, they burned it and prayed in the classroom. For those who do not know, the Ouija board is a paranormal equipment that began to emerge in the 1800s. It contains every letter of the alphabet, numbers 0 to 9, and the words yes, no, and goodbye. The word Ouija comes from two words in French and German, oui and ja, which mean yes. Basically, it is used to communicate with lost souls and spirits. However, most paranormal investigators avoid using this thing because it is one of the most dangerous equipment in the spiritual world, which can attract not only souls but also demons that can disturb you for life. There is no scientific evidence to prove that this thing is real, but
don't be fooled. When you dabble with things like this, you best watch out, because you never know what will be attached to you.
So I just did a case where children were playing with Ouija boards, okay? That was intense. That was straight out of a horror film. Literally, straight right out of a horror film. Horrific stuff, okay? Don't play with Ouija boards, and don't let your children play with Ouija boards. Please do not let your children play with Ouija boards.
Hello.
Oh wait, go over here.
I can only do one hand.
Are there any spirits here? Oh, that wasn't me.
Yay.
Oh no, that's not me.
Yo.
That's not me. Is anybody here gay? Give us a yes, no, a sign. Did you hear that?
I bet it's Tom scratching on my door. Hold up.
No, don't leave us. That's only dying.
Oh no, it's just Gus. We're in the closet, guys. It was just Gus.
Oh my god, that's scary. Imagine that wasn't anybody.
Okay.
You can use her energy to help you move.
Use my phone.
Yeah, use her phone energy. Wait, Sal, maybe you should like pop your phone up like on the shoe. Mm-hmm.
No, because then I can't see.
Yeah, but I feel like it would work better if you did two hands.
Touch me.
But try not recording, just try not.
I know, bro.
Spirits, are you here?
Yay.
Is anybody...
Okay, we're just gonna hope that's recording. Right. Definitely just recording my thigh. Yeah, that's just recording my thigh.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Alright, just don't record.
No, we got to record. We need proof, just in case.
Here, put it right there and then pop it out. Okay. Maybe let's try the hello thing again. I think you have to do it 3 times. Like, we did it 3 times.
9.
Ready?
Hello.
Spirits, are you here? That wasn't me, I don't think. Is your favorite number 6, 7?
We should get candles.
We should. Sorry guys, I was really tempted.
Okay.
We should do this in the family room and get candles.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Sayonara. Okay. I'm not recording.
Just like?
Yep.
Hello, 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 hello.
Are there any spirits here? And we are no longer recording, but you can take her energy from her phone or us.
Yeah, it's still on.
It's just the light. So we can see what you like.
Yeah, because it's like pitch black in here.
Alright. Are you gonna move?
Are you a little bitch?
Are you not gonna say anything because you're too scared?
Pussy.
You're lame. Nobody likes you.
Are you in my closet? The other world's spinning.
That wasn't me. That's not me. That's not me.
It's not me,
That's
bro.
not me. That wasn't me.
It wasn't
That's
me.
not me. Are you in her closet?
Are you gay? Do you need to come out the closet? Safe space here.
Are you a man or woman? Go to yes if you're a man and go to no if you're a woman.
Are you transgender?
It's like moving, but... Oh my gosh. Yeah! Alright. Dead serious now. Answer or... Bad thing.
Be gone! I don't have any more rosaries.
We're cooked.
It's Gus.
We should let him in.
No.
Is there any... This place sucks! Is there any spirits here with us? Please, make a sign. Or answer. That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
What?
That wasn't me who moved it.
It's my communion dress.
Guys, make a sign if you're here. I know somebody is here. That's not me. Go on, use her phone energy and our energy. Use something. We're dead serious. How do we summon ghosts?
We can look it up later.
You can make a sign.
Alright, goodbye, 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 goodbye. Be gone.
Nobody likes you no more.
And a lot of these kids are now participating in occults, playing with the Ouija boards, thinking it's a trend, not knowing the serious harm that's coming upon them. Now, apparently playing with the Ouija board at home isn't enough for some people, because social media is filled with videos of people taking them into cemeteries. And if there's one place that believers say you shouldn't do this, it's definitely there.
I went to this cursed grave in Connecticut last night and decided to play a 100-year-old Ouija board. Alone. As the story goes, it's supposed to be haunted by a woman named Mary who was buried alive. We found bones and weird items, but I did not fall dead.
Is play with the Ouija board. So, I don't know why it says 8+ and up. This shit is nothing to play with kid-wise. I don't know why I'm kind of lagging when I'm talking, sorry. But what we're going to do, since it's like too big to take in the backpack, I'm going to just take this.
I'm not, bro. I got this.
And this.
I got joggers under my pants. I got low iron.
That in here?
Oh, okay. Oh,
okay, no, sorry.
I'm scared of doing that.
This wood. Ooh, we're gonna get possessed tonight. I'm just kidding. Here.
Strange noises that frightened them.
If there is a spirit near us, what is your name? You're not moving that, King.
I'm Grandma. You can tell I'm not.
What was that?
J.
No, this ain't even funny.
Move it back to G.
Look whose grave. Hold on, let me take my fingers off this real quick. Look whose grave we are on right now.
Joseph. You can't
Can you
see it
see it?
good. No, you can't. It says Joseph.
Joseph.
You can't really see it.
You can see it. I just saw it in there.
Okay.
These influencers, these kids, are playing with things they clearly don't understand. They think it's just a game. And they do it in front of thousands of viewers, kids 17 and younger, watching them do this. And they will imitate their actions because they want views too. They all want to be content creators, right? Even if it puts their own soul in jeopardy. But after all, it's just a game. I mean, it's made for 8-year-olds, right? Hasbro, they made an AI version of this, and we'll get into that.
Alright guys, we are at the Churchyard Cemetery in Rehoboth, Massachusetts, and we are going to use a spirit board. And these actually do not work because they're just a board. But let's just do it anyways and see what happens. Alright, so while doing it, we're just gonna take our hands off of this planchette and let's see if I get haunted, because that is supposedly the case. Alright, is there any spirits that would like to speak to me today and actually speak to me through this wet board? Nah, dude. Nah, Houdini debunked these. They're not real.
No! Look at this. No Ouija board! It's got weird signs here on the left and right. I'm gonna leave this to you guys, because you guys know more about this than I do. What do these symbols mean? That at the top and this here on the bottom. Shit.
Is it a satanic legend?
Witch, Satanás, Satan, quiero estar contigo. Satan, I want to be with you. I don't want to read this out loud. There you go.
While investigating a haunted cemetery on Halloween night, I used a Hasbro AI Ouija board.
Guys, what the? Austin, guys. A necrometer just said Austin. I'm going to ask if Austin's here with us. Yes. I'm asking if he has family buried here. Yes. I'm asking what their names are. G. E. O. R. Looks like it's gonna be George. G. E. George.
One ghost detected.
So after all that, things old school. Dave, we look. You get up, you walk, and freeze through the haunted cemetery. Guys, what the?
Well, there's George F.
There's a George F. Are you freaking kidding me right now?
And this is why you should never play with a Ouija board in a cemetery, like I told you in my Ouija board rules video. So there's this group of friends and they decided that a haunted cemetery would be the best place to play with a Ouija board. And realistically, they probably didn't think anything was going to happen. It was just kind of like a fun thing they wanted to do. Well, they get to the cemetery and they find a place, they set up, and at first they're asking like the regular questions. Is anyone here? What's your name? And nothing really happened. It wasn't doing anything. But then the planchette finally started moving and they got a little nervous. So at first it was spelling out regular stuff. Like I think the first thing it spelled was like Sarah. So like, oh, maybe it's somebody that is in the cemetery, you know. But then they said that it got really heavy and dark and they started feeling like dread. Either way, they kind of just like laughed it off, whatever. It's just like, it's just the wind or something. And then the planchette started going crazy and just going to random letters. It wasn't really spelling anything. It was just aggressively flying all over the board, but none of them were moving it. And then they started to hear like a loud scraping sound from behind them. It was like something was dragging. Obviously they turned around and checked, but they didn't see anything. So they said it just felt like almost suffocating. And the one who got touched on the shoulder or felt like something touched their shoulder started to see a like humanoid shadow figure out of the corner of their eye, but it had no features and it was extremely tall. Now we know in every friend group there's the stubborn friend. So the planchette starts spelling out run. So all the friends besides one were like, okay, pack it up, we're ready to go. So they start to pack up the board and one of the friends is like, no, I'm not leaving here yet. I need more answers. And so as this friend is sitting, just staring off into the darkness, like behind these tombstones, waiting for an answer, the friends are like stood back and they're like, no, we don't want anything to do with this. All of a sudden, this friend starts screaming and they run to check on him and he has 4 bleeding claw marks in his arm. At this point, they just leave the Ouija board there and they leave the freaking cemetery. But unfortunately, when you do something like this and you don't close out the board, you leave that portal open. So whatever they contacted and let in, it was still able to mess with them. So they all had paranormal activity going on in their houses. They were having nightmares. There were things moving around their homes. They were seeing shadow figures out of the corner of their eyes. Some would hear like whispers at night, and the one who got scratched still has the scars. They did end up asking for help to get cleansed, and someone who is familiar with cleansing actually did cleanse them, and they went back and I guess got the Ouija board and cleansed it and stuff, but they said that it didn't fully work. Some of them still experience paranormal activity. I mean, yeah, you invited something in and you didn't close it out and you did not, honestly, you broke all the freaking rules. You played in a cemetery and you didn't close the board out. You asked for that trouble. My advice is always don't play with a Ouija board at all, but if you're going to, don't break the rules.
I only have one rule, and that's don't play this damn thing. And I say damn because that thing is damned. And you best believe it will damn you. Now, while a lot of people using the Ouija boards abuse reactions and social media content, there are a select few who have dedicated years to researching the history behind them. And one of them is well-known names that's in the space. She is Becki, and over the years, she's documented famous Ouija boards. She's a collector of boards. She's investigated graves, sites, and their origins. She is like, I brought her on this channel a few times, and it's intriguing the type of work that she does. I mean, I will not collect boards, but she collects all sorts of boards, from deceased people and boards that are believed to be haunted. She believes that she's the keeper of these boards so that they don't fall in the wrong hands.
Hi, I'm Becki, and I'm a mortician during the day and a ghost hunter at night. During the pandemic, I moved to New England and worked crazy hours at the funeral home, including every single weekend. On my rare days off, I started seeking the most haunted locations I could find to tell their stories. I've seen a lot of spooky shit and made even more cool friends. At first, I didn't think I would find my place. I see death every day. How could I feel like there was something to follow? As we end 2021, however, I can say with conviction woman that I undoubtedly believe in the paranormal and will never let another person's experience be invalidated. Listen to the signs, spirits, and magic all around you. Their voice only grows more deafening. Follow me to believe. I've been collecting talking boards for 10 years. They've been rising in popularity since the mid-1800s. Before their commercialization, Ouija didn't even have a name, they were just talking boards. However, in 1890 in Baltimore, a medium used the board and asked the board what it would like to be called. It spelled out Ouija. The name as we know it was introduced in 1890 by the Kennard Novelty Company. After World War II, the popularity exploded and we see hundreds of designs that were marketed in many ways, including dating games. The Ouija board was marketed as a dating game. No, it wasn't like Tinder for ghosts. It was a dating game for the living. Ouija long predates the Spirit Halloween section, the horror film, and The Exorcist, and long before it was even marketed as a dating game, they existed in spiritualist communities. But when American businessmen got a hold of the idea, they needed a way to sell it. When you play Ouija, you sit knee to knee, toe to toe, and your fingers touch. Scandalous. It was marketed as something that brought people closer together. So you weren't dating the ghosts, you were dating the other person. One couple in Connecticut got so invested with the man that they were talking to on the Ouija board that when the husband passed and the wife was about to die, she left her entire wealth not to her children, but the man that her and her husband were communicating with over the years on the Ouija board. This created a huge scandal. It was reported on in papers, and ultimately in court they said you cannot will your entire existence to someone who doesn't exist. As you can see from the Valentines and artwork they were publishing, it was not meant to be something. If you don't like Ouija boards and you think that they're the gateway to possession and demons and evil, just scroll because this is going to make you so mad. I have been patiently waiting for this to come from Taylor Treat, and it's finally here. My package came with a tiny little ghost named Phoebe. You could eat this, probably. Don't, but you could. Pretty sure this is a real toe tag. I'm gonna be so honest with you, I bought 2 of these. This is amazing. It's a My First Spirit Board puzzle. Again, designed by Taylor. It says Spooky Baby Inc. Salem, Mass. I really like this because it retains the Victorian elements of a talking board, but makes it look cute for babies. I'm excited to use them for photo shoots. I really don't care what people think. It's a puzzle. Get over yourself. I bought a dead woman's Ouija board on eBay, and we've got a bit of a mystery going on. The first thing I noticed is we have the address of the original owner here, Mrs. Kenneth Brake, and she lived in Portland, Oregon. I believe she died about 10 years ago from my research. What's interesting is someone wrote, "Who sent this to me?" on the box. I don't know anyone who's received a Ouija board without asking, so this was immediately compelling, and they wrote January 7th, 1970 right here. So let's take a look at the board. It is not a regular Ouija board. This is the original mailer that it came from. It was shipped to Oregon from New York. These tabs are always frustrating. Okay, so this is the Mystic Genie board, copyright 1965. It almost looks like it's brand new. We have the planchette right here. It's a little different, again, from the original Ouija board. But what's interesting is the mystery keeps going. Ouija was my original board. This is not my original board. Someone replaced mine with this planchette and all. So someone stole this woman's board. Here's an advertising for it. And there's a bunch of occult items in here. Candles, books. She definitely highlighted some of it, but I just thought it was so interesting because who gets a Ouija board without asking? I would be a little bit concerned. And who took her original Ouija board? So the next really interesting thing, again, we know it's Mrs. Kenneth Brake, is when we turn over. On the back of the board, there's also a message. Someone sent this to me after we had lived in Portland for almost 4 years. Who? My original board is gone. Who took it? I think the only way we can find the answer to this question is if we ask the Mystic Genie. They say, like, sometimes when you're on a plane, there's a dead body on the plane too, and that's, like, so creepy. Let me show you what I brought on my plane from Connecticut to Colorado, and nobody had any idea.
This is probably controversial, but I did pack a 1910 Ouija board. It's over 100 years old. It is an original William Fold with a stenciled lettering instead of a paper. That's what those little lap things are for, not drinks or laptops. You just, Mile High Seance Club, I guess. We have this beautiful bride. I think she's wonderful. This entire case of ghost hunting equipment, in case someone needs it. Imagine you're just having your little tomato juice and this guy is right beside you and you have no idea. Anyway, so that's just some of the stuff I'm bringing this weekend to Cripple Creek, Paracon in Cripple Creek, Colorado. I'm so excited. I should be on a do not fly list, actually. Anyway, see.
Look, a strawberry. Oh, look, a strawberry. I really like it.
I would like to see the baby.
If anything happens to me, it's because I didn't think twice about going to Danvers, Massachusetts to buy a 1911 Ouija board. Danvers is ground zero for the witch trials, so it's home to the location of the foundations where the original accusations of the witch trials began and the girls started to display the strange activity. Buying a Ouija board from the site has a whole different vibe. The seller listed the Ouija board and the planchette for $100, saying he found it in an abandoned farmhouse. When I agreed to $100, he messaged me and said, hey, you know what? The price is not firm, and I'll actually take $50. Weird to discount something after you already agreed on a higher price. I don't know why you wouldn't want more money, but anyway, I guess he was really trying to sell it. Against my better judgment, I met him in the back of a parking lot and asked what the story was. He said he bought a house in absolutely trash condition in Maine, and it was in there. So he didn't know much about the history, but like I said, it's from 1911. Look at the long legs on this planchette. It's so old, it doesn't even have the eyepiece in it. Most of you have seen Ouija boards with a planchette that has a little circle that you can see through. This one is so old, it doesn't even have this. And if you look, it doesn't have the moon with the face in the top left corner. That's how you know it's the earlier model. Now, this was made by William Fold in Baltimore. It's over 100 years old. For some reason, on the back, we have this stain in the top left corner. It looks like blood to me, but I doubt it. I don't know. It came from an abandoned house, so we'll see how this goes.
I'm aware that Hasbro, people who made My Little Pony, have made an AI-generated Ouija board,
And it's free, so literally just anyone can use it. Oh look, one of our favorite things. A disclaimer. Spirits are notoriously unreliable. As a paranormal investigator, these are true, especially pretend ghosts conjured by artificial intelligence. Nothing in Ouija should be taken as an assertion of truth or fact for entertainment purposes only. I did have to enter my birthday first. I took it to my room of haunted objects and asked how many haunted objects are in the room, and it says SEVE7. Can artificial intelligence detect spirits? Now, allegedly, the answer is no, but tell me, would you try it?
What's so special about this 7 to 11? This is where the Ouija board was patented in Baltimore, Maryland. The Ouija tombstone is only 5 minutes away from here. Follow me to see it.
Can you believe the Ouija board was originally patented as a toy? This is the grave of Elijah Bond, the original patentee of the Ouija board. In his patent, he described the Ouija board as a toy or a game where 2 or more people could ask questions and receive answers through a device operated by the touch of the hand. The board is described as having letters A through Z, numbers 1 through 0, along with symbols like a full moon, a crescent moon, and words such as yes, no, and goodbye. The patent mainly focuses on describing the talking board itself with very little explanation of how or why it actually works. Over time, the Ouija board has become one of the most commonly used methods of attempting to communicate with the dead. Elijah was originally buried in an unmarked grave in Baltimore's Greenmount Cemetery, but today he has one of the coolest headstones carved with a Ouija board design taken directly from the original patent.
Regardless of what you personally believe about Ouija boards, the reason this topic has survived for so long comes down to one thing: the stories, the testimonies. Because for every person who says nothing has happened, there's someone else who swears that a single session has changed their life forever. I am one of them. And while it's impossible to verify every claim, a lot of these testimonies are so hard to ignore.
I used the Ouija board one single time in my life when I was about 13, and I never will again, ever, ever. I don't even want to look at one. I don't want one around me. I will never touch one again. It was a one and done, and here's why. So my friends and I were like 13, right? We're having a sleepover. We get a Ouija board. We don't have, you know, like the thing for the middle, to like, for it to move on the board. So we're using a coin, and this is what, and so we barely all have our fingertips on this coin because there's like 5 of us, and all of our fingers aren't fitting on this coin, which is how I know nobody was moving it. It's one reason I know nobody was moving it, because we couldn't have it would have been so obvious if somebody was moving it. So anyway, we start off, nothing's happening, and then boom, in comes this ghost spirit, whatever, and it's talking to us, and we ask it a couple questions, and we're like, are you nice? Yes. Did you die in this town? Yes. And then we ask it, do you know our names? It says yes. And we say, what are our names? Basically, it gets to a point where it says that it can only tell us like the first initial of our names, right? First extremely weird thing. One of our friends, we all call her a name that begins with L. We all forget that like she even has a name that starts with another letter. The other letter is technically E. So it's saying it's getting to all of our names and it's all correct, and then it says E, and we're like, who's E? And then we're like, oh, because this thing is being like government name official. So it knows all of our initials. It puts her as E, even though we all call her a name that is L. And then we say, can we see you? And it says no. And we said why? And it spells out ugly. And we ask it, are you ugly because of how you died? And it says yes. And it was said it was a boy that is our age. We said, how did you die? And it said fire, spelled out fire. And we said here, and it said in town. We asked it, now keep in mind, this went on for like, I don't know, an hour, maybe more. It felt like a long time. We asked it if it was, guys, I lost my train of thought because I kept hearing somebody saying my name, and it was starting to creep me out, and then I realized it was actually just my mom from another room, and she was saying my name. She wanted something else. Anyway, regardless, so this night happens, right? It died in a fire, blah, 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 blah. I'm creeped out. We go on with our lives. About a week or two later, it's the middle of the night. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, whatever, and my smoke detector in my house is going off, and this ends up happening for like 2 weeks straight. We took the batteries out, we changed the batteries. Eventually, we just took it down entirely because we're like, you know, what is going on with this thing? Well, I couldn't say anything. I didn't tell my parents what I did because my dad's a preacher, and I would have probably been banned from the house, or was a preacher. I would have probably been banned from the house if they knew that I had touched that, because that was like a strict no. Like, you didn't mess around with stuff like that. If you followed my haunted house stories, by the way, this was after I lived there, so I probably was not a great candidate to be messing with a Ouija board when I had just gone through that experience, but we had moved into a new house, and that's where I messed with the Ouija board. Did not mess with the Ouija board when I lived in the super, super haunted house, if you guys know that story. But anyway, yeah, so this went on. A couple of my friends had really weird things happen, whatever. Well, so boom, I finally, about 3 months after, it ends up, you know, nothing continues to happen. Smoke detector thing goes away, whatever. I decided to get brave enough to look up if this story could be corroborated. Like, was there a fire in my town, blah, blah, blah. And yes, there was. And yes, one of the people that died was a boy that had been my age at the time, back in the day. Time of death, or the time that they arrived at the fire to presume them all dead, was 5:30 in the morning. I don't want anything to do with the Ouija board ever again.
Now, what do you think happens to these people after they have played with the Ouija board? They start having paranormal encounters at their house. They start hearing voices, whispers, steps. They start having night terrors, sleep paralysis. They become so oppressed that sleep evades them. They seek answers. They dive more into the occult. Now it's not just for views. Now it's their own sanity that they have to worry about.
fuck? Jesus, dude.
It was during a podcast that one of the hosts had shared some chilling photos that were submitted to him by a viewer. It goes without saying, but what was captured in one of these images has left many viewers disturbed. The person who submitted the photos states that the reason they took them was because they felt like they were being watched. They were lying in bed when all of a sudden they get the strangest feeling. For some reason, they can't help but feel that someone is outside their room, standing in the doorway and looking at them. In the distance, there appears to be a face peeking at the person inside the room. It wasn't until zooming in on the photo that the person who took it saw the mysterious figure. Although pretty creepy, they're somewhat glad that they caught this, as it reassures them that they're not losing their mind and that there is in fact something very strange going on inside their house. Now, it's worth mentioning that the person who submitted these photos states that he played with the Ouija board prior to this incident and believes it's the reason why strange things are happening. But what do you think? Did this person actually capture something paranormal? Or was something else captured?
Casi las 3 de la mañana. Se están escuchando ruidos en la parte de abajo de la casa. La verdad pensaría que se metieron, pero estoy seguro que no.
Disculpa, sí, ¿qué pasó? No sé qué hacer con esa información.
Buenas noches. Buenas noches.
Hay una nueva mirada sobre los cuerpos, la edad, la identidad de género, el lujo. Acaba de desaparecer.
¿Ya vieron el sillón?
Sobre tu cuerpo nunca me sentí bien. Hice mi primer dieta a los 9 años. They all love me, but they want me to lose weight. Tienen como una propia cárcel. ¿Qué pasa cuando nos sacan todo? ¿Qué quedas? ¿Te animás a divertirte?
Desvestida, la moda pasó de moda. Todos los domingos, 10 de la
Se estaba moviendo, lo juro por Dios.
por Star Channel.
Cada vez empeora más esto. ¿Quién anda ahí? Buenas. Sea lo que seas, no perteneces aquí. No sé qué quieras. Vete de aquí, por favor.
I can hear you back there. Why don't you show yourself to me? I know this is your home, and I mean you no disrespect. I'm just curious about you, like why you're here and who you are. My name's Missy. I'd love to know more about you.
For some people, hearing these stories isn't enough. They want to see it for themselves, which is why countless investigators, content creators, and paranormal enthusiasts have taken the Ouija boards into locations that are rumored to be haunted.
We brought a Ouija board to the haunted train station. We've been feeling weird things here, but now we wanted to contact the spirits we've been feeling. We were very scared, but this had to happen. We've been feeling weird things at home and we had to contact the spirit. We sat down and began the process. We put our fingers on the board and began to ask it questions. First, we asked if there's a presence with us. We sat patiently and waited for a response. It was getting dark, and this is when the spirit comes out. The piece started to move to yes, which meant there was a spirit with us. My friend and I freaked out immediately. We didn't know what to do. We asked the spirit how old it was, and it slowly went to the number 9, and then went back into the number 9 again. The spirit was 99 years old. Like to see what happens next.
This was the moment we found a ghost in one of the most haunted houses in the UK. But we couldn't just hide, so I needed to ask it a few questions.
Do you think you would take both of us in a fight?
No. I got a question. Are you racist?
The Ouija board instantly started moving.
If you...
He was not impressed. Drop a like.
Are you ready to witness one of the most extraordinary pieces of poltergeist activity ever captured during a live stream investigation at the Haunted Museum Stoke? As a Ouija board session is taking place, keep your eyes on the candelabra at the end of the table.
Then who's telling us, who's Frank, and
Right.
what is on board?
The energy of the lucky girls. Did you see that candle come off then?
Candle's just going across the room.
Wow. In this moment of pure, unexplainable poltergeist activity, those investigating could not believe what was about to happen next.
If there's a dark energy attached to the mirror, the energy of what happened to Lucy.
Protection, yeah.
Right?
I've
Just
been
relax.
Can I just say, without being the same name, I feel such a vulnerable position.
Right.
I've been here.
What you've got to think is the dark attachment to the mirror could be the energy of what he did to the little girl.
Right.
Okay?
Right. Calm.
Remember that.
I can't believe this. I'm not joking.
This is a freaky live. Okay.
I've just been hit and now the candle.
Yeah.
Can you clarify
the
the
table.
candle off
Lucy.
the... What?
This is scary.
Please don't, because I can't breathe. The
I can't
candle's just flew.
Right, okay. I think at this minute now we should shut the door.
Once again, the candle is propelled across the table at one of the investigators in this video in an unnatural movement.
Then who's telling us, who's Frank, and
Right.
what is on board?
The energy of the lucky girls to the mirror.
The candle's just flew.
Right, okay. I think at this minute now we should shut the door.
There is no rational explanation for this haunted occurrence to happen once, let alone twice, and can only be put down as irrefutable proof of poltergeist activity within the museum.
Wow, is all I can say. That is the best poltergeist activity I've ever seen firsthand anywhere in my godforsaken
What
life.
did we say today about upping the game? And what have we done tonight?
What did you see that though?
What did
I can't even believe my eyes.
Oh, the red pot's going mad now.
should play Ouija at America's Most Haunted Hotel, but I'm also not saying that you shouldn't. I don't know. I'm kind of a Ouija board skeptic. I feel like it's propaganda. I feel like movies have lied to us.
So don't press down on it, or
just kind of lightly.
Lightly.
Okay.
Just like rest your hands on it. So we do circle 3, right?
Yep. We are opening up this board for communication with any spirits here at the Crescent Hotel. I would like for Norman Baker to come through and talk with us. Are there any spirits in here with us? Okay, I need you guys all to like pinky promise, swear that you're not moving this.
No, I'm like barely even touching it.
Yeah.
Oh, my fingers are literally floating above it.
Ew, ew, ew.
Why is it moving so fast?
I don't like it.
Did it say hi? Like
It
H-I?
did.
H-I, right? Or no?
H-I.
But it went to the A and it went to F.
It went to like everything.
Okay, can you spell out your name for us letter by letter?
I'm gonna let them float. G? Oh no.
Do you guys swear you're not moving this?
I swear.
Like, we're all barely. Like, what if we all let go?
I'm not ready to see
Yeah,
that.
but
I'm not ready to see
I
that.
would be so down to see that. I'm just so you guys know.
Yeah.
I'm literally like can't barely keep my fingers on it.
Is that N?
What did it?
GVN.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
Put your hand back on.
I'm sorry.
Is this a child?
Okay.
I can feel it pulling.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
the same.
Okay.
This is weird.
How old are you? Go to the numbers and tell us how old you are.
Oh.
I need you guys to. Yeah.
Put your hand up.
It was moving.
This
And we
whole
were
this was
not
filming the whole
touching it.
thing,
Pause,
so
stop that. We all had our
Literally
fingers
all
off,
hands
didn't we?
on.
Look, guys, watch this. All of our hands were off.
That's crazy.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Opening up this board again for communication with the spirits here in this pain asylum. Thank you for communicating with us. I'm sorry we panicked.
You're gonna answer our question for
Is it going to goodbye? 5. Wait.
This thing is pulling.
Yeah, I feel like
my
going this
fingers
way.
are off.
Your hand.
Sorry.
I'm scared.
56.
Is that how old you are?
Okay.
This is crazy. I'm gonna.
Why am I like going underneath your hand?
Can you spell out your name again? What's the first letter?
You're kidding.
Hard pull.
Who's doing that?
No, Lizzie.
Literally, my fingers are off.
Are you a male?
Yes.
Do you guys have any questions in the chat that you want us to ask?
Good idea.
We gotta say goodbye. We're ending this session. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Why?
You notice how it was going in a just starting in a circle?
Yeah.
That's something else trying to open up to communicate to come in. Like,
Is that like bad? Like, is that okay?
yeah. I don't know if you want to call it a portal. That's what they say.
Okay.
That's one of the things I've learned, but I'm not a professional.
Well, that's freaky.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
This just said hold gateway.
Hold what?
Hold gateway.
I mean, it was trying to go backwards.
What's
Like a
Mean
gateway. Like a gateway.
So, any
that up
spirits
to the
here in the room with us, we're about to leave the room and go investigate somewhere else. So we are going to do the Ouija board one more time like you asked. If you touch it, it's going to light up like that. It's not going to hurt you. Just going to kind of show us where you're at. Show us like a vicinity. Okay, we are opening up the board for communication with the spirits here. If you're here with us, you're welcome to communicate.
Oh. 2, 1. Yeah.
We're closing out this session. Goodbye. I think that's bad. If it starts counting. Okay. I think we. Okay. Well, let's try one more time.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm trying to like.
It's fine. It's normal.
No, yeah, let's do it.
I'm down. I'm not scared of it.
We are opening up this board for communication with the friendly spirits of room 3600. What are those footsteps?
What? I heard that.
Those footsteps.
What? I heard that. Oh, yes. I heard like the whatever, the tapping.
Coming from over there, that big banging noise.
No room on the other side, right? This is it. No, this is it.
That's the room that we were in earlier. You can see where the sound was coming from. There's no room.
Before we go into the next clip, you know I'm always interested in hearing your stories for those of you who have played with the Ouija board and the outcome of it. Like I said, some people believe that this is just a game, that it's all in our heads. To each their own, but
We don't talk nearly enough about how John Lennon's death was actually predicted by a Ouija board, and he literally received a letter saying so. And this was just one of the many warnings that John Lennon received leading up to his death. According to his first wife's memoir, John had also received a letter in 1966 from a psychic warning them that he'd be shot while in the United States. He was paranoid about it at first, but continued on tour anyways. But then, in 1969, he received a letter sent from someone using a Ouija board, claiming that the spirit of former Beatles manager Brian Epstein warned of an assassination attempt. The message allegedly said that John would be shot by a man who was obsessed with him. Even more disturbingly, it warned that the attack would happen outside of his own home. At the time, John reportedly brushed it off. But that same year, John and Yoko canceled a planned yachting trip around the Greek islands after a local psychic warned him that he would be shot on an island. This time, he took the warning more seriously and returned to England, believing that he had avoided danger. But on December 8th, 1980, John Lennon would return to the Dakota apartment building in New York City. Waiting for him was Mark David Chapman, a man who had been fixated on John for years. Chapman shot John multiple times at the entrance of the building, exactly as the letter had described. And as we know, this would be the end of John Lennon, and his death would occur in Manhattan, which is technically an island.
Dear Mr. Lennon, from information I received while using a Ouija board, I believe that there will be an attempt to assassinate you. The spirit that gave me this information was Brian Epstein.
There's a lot to take in here. That is mind-blowing. We all know the mind control theory that comes along with Lennon, but I have never seen this video before. Is it fair to say that this is proof that when people tap into these boards, they are tapping into some dark, demonic powers that literally can predict the future? Some of you may say, oh, it's just a coincidence, just a lucky guess, I suppose. But I think it's much more than that. There is no way. And again, this is why the occult use these things. This is why the occult practice these things. Because they want that insight. They want that forbidden knowledge. I'm actually lost for words. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. That is crazy.
You know, Ouija board has been trending a lot lately. For those of you who are on TikTok, a lot of my audience, you guys are within the 40 to 65 range. So a lot of you don't have TikTok. But if you have friends who have young kids like 15 and below, warn them that there are a lot of trends going out there with Ouija boards and playing them at sleepovers. It's become a dare, so to speak. Do you guys remember watching A Christmas Carol? Double dog dare you? But I don't know what they say these days, these young people. Wow, I'm saying that, these young people, what they say these days. But look, these things aren't a game, and y'all already know that.
last night and something really terrifying happened and I caught it on camera, and I just need to ask you guys if what I'm seeing is what you're seeing and if maybe I'm going crazy. So a little backstory on this Ouija board. A friend sent this to me as a joke because he knows that I'm afraid of Ouija boards. And this is literally sat on my bookshelf up there for the past 2 years because I've absolutely refused to use it. So I'm by myself at home. I've been throwing back a couple white zins and I am just messing with the Ouija board. As I'm using it, I do feel like this weird force start to push my hands towards certain letters, but it made no sense. Literally, I asked the name and it went to like Z-O-Z-O-Z. So I was like, okay, well, that's a fail. I put it back in the box. I put it away. And then last night, this is what comes up on my Ring camera. Now, I don't know if you guys see that, but like when I zoom out on the Ring light camera footage, there is this white shadowy figure and it appears to be like dancing and just kind of standing there at times. Needless to say, I did not sleep last night, and the entire time I was laying in bed, I just felt like someone was watching me. So yeah, I feel really stupid for using that thing, but if you guys have any suggestions, if you have any explanation for that footage, please let me know in the comments.
This one just recently happened where I was doing a live show. There had to be about 3,000 people in the audience, randomly talking to a woman, and I watched two dark energies try to approach her, and they tried to attach themselves to me. And I was like, whoa, this is not happening. And I said to the girl, I said, did you use a Ouija board? And she looked at me. She was a little arrogant. And she said to me, yeah, I used a Ouija board. I said, well, you went to a place where you didn't belong.
Hello. It's really like...
They thought it was just a game until this game interfered with everyone in this family. So back in the 70s, this little girl's dad was a mechanic, and on the side, he dabbled in like flipping things, and he would get games and such like that and resell them. Well, one night he brought home a big old stack of games, and he let his daughter take a few and play with them. Little did she know, she actually grabbed onto a Ouija board. So her and some friends go and they play with these games, and the Ouija board just didn't do anything at all for her. So she was bored with it. She put it back in the box and put it back on the table. The next day she comes home after school and then the Ouija board is out in the trash. So she walks in and she asks her mom, she's like, why is that game in the trash? And her mom simply said, that game is evil. So she went about her day. Little did she know her mom had been playing with this Ouija board and had an experience of her own. Fast forward a few days and her dad had a heart attack and it was almost fatal. If they wouldn't have got to the hospital when they did, they said your dad would no longer be here. I need to add too, the mom has a gift. She can see premonitions and she usually starts dreaming them and she dreams of them about 7 days in advance and then it happens. So fast forward about a month later after her dad has had this heart attack, they're at home and all of a sudden the little girl wakes up to hearing something and she walks in her parents' room and her dad is on top of her mom, holding her down, doing this. Can't say the words on here, doing this. And this little girl is screaming and screaming. And you know in nightmares where you scream and nothing comes out? That's what was happening to her. She's screaming, she's pushing on her dad, and her dad's swatting her like she's like a gnat, like she's not even there. And the older brother is about 11 years older. He comes running in. Luckily, he's a bigger guy. He's in high school. He lifts weights. He runs up with all his weight and pushes the dad right off of the mom. The brother would later say that it looked like his dad was possessed, like his eyes were pure black, like something had taken over. And when the dad hit the floor, he looked up and looked at his family and had no idea what just happened. The little girl believes that the mom played with this Ouija board and didn't close it or end the game the way you're supposed to where these evil things started happening to their family. After that, the dad started going to church. He got baptized, possibly even an exorcism. She wasn't sure. But to this day, their dad was a much, much better person after this awful, horrific event. So never, ever, ever, please never play with a Ouija board. Some people have had great experiences, but what if that one time you played with that one game and it didn't go that way?
So what are your thoughts so far of all these testimonials and these trends that's going around? And we're still not done yet. We still have to go into those who do this for clout and fake, these occurrences. And that's going to piss you off. But first, before we get there, let's go through this case right here. Now, this man was trying to avoid whatever he believed what was in his house. He was actively engaging with this thing, using sage, or Ouija boards, spirit boxes, buying things off the dark web. We'll get into that. And he was repeatedly challenging whatever he believed was in that house. And what happens next? Some would say it's utterly terrifying.
Good flies.
Let me tell you guys.
Found us or in there, please make yourself known. Please show us something.
Open the cabinets inside the apartment. Oh, I heard a ring inside his apartment. Dude, the string is moving. I'm not joking. The string is moving.
Oh, guys,
There's no AC on or
the string
anything.
is moving.
The AC's not on. Screen recorded. Oh my god, somebody screen record this for us. The AC is not on or anything. The other one.
Here. I don't want to be here. Okay.
Dude.
Let's go back to the table.
Okay. What the hell? Please, somebody tell me they screen recorded.
Just say go a little closer. Did you not just see the fucking string moving by
Dude, the
itself?
AC's not on or anything. There's nothing on.
Was that our AC on then?
No, there's no AC on.
Look, the AC is not on. Look.
Even ours is off.
Look, ours is off.
Look, I'll show you what it sounds like when it's on, so they don't think we're lying.
Look, you want to see? Look, she's gonna play it. That's how it sounds. There's nothing on it. To bless the house, but first I'm gonna use what y'all said and put the egg in the middle of the room. The egg in the middle. Okay. Keeps going out. Okay, it's good. Okay. If anything is here, you are not welcome. Is it going out? Oh, it's good. You're not welcome here. You have to leave. You're not welcome. I really didn't want to light. You're not welcome here. You have to leave. There we go. Don't show no fears. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome. In the corners. Thing is moving. Not welcome here. You have to leave, find your way out. Okay, I think that's enough. I think I just get into spirit mode. Okay, well, we're gonna check the egg. Check this egg. Hopefully I have a bad spirit in here. Fucking something. I'm gonna crack it into this bowl. See what happens. And
Before we dive any further, I wanted to touch base on that real quick. I plan on doing an episode on egg cleansing and brujas and Santa Muerte. Did I say that right? I believe I did. That's a heavy episode, but that's coming. That'll probably be after near-death experiences. I don't want to hit you guys with that yet, but what this guy is doing, man, red flags everywhere. He's messing with things he shouldn't be messing with. Burning sage, but she has no idea what he's doing. But let's keep diving, and you let me know your thoughts.
everywhere, I'm trying to find somebody that knows how to deal with the Dybbuk box. Do you know how? If there's anything in here, please let yourself be known now. We're never gonna know unless you show yourself. uglier in here. What's gonna watch my back? Little ugly thing. Hello. Are you moving? Are you in there? I don't feel anything dark in here. Do you? No. It's probably because we're not like. Please leave. Or get out of here. You're not welcome here. Oh my God. Gotta leave. Should I say Jesus?
Yeah, I don't even know at this point.
We have Jesus here with it. Where's my keys? Okay, let's go. You go first. Go. Look where it's at now. Behind. It's behind the couch. Y'all see that? It's behind the couch. Look where it's at. In front of the mirror. Look. See the mirror? It's in front of the mirror now. Turn all the lights on. Turn that light on over there too. I'll turn it on.
One thing that irritates me with streamers and those who dabble into the cult for views, they claim Jesus. They say Jesus' name just for views in a video. But yet they're burning sage, they're doing egg cleansing, they're playing with Ouija boards, they're buying things off the dark web, dabbling with haunted objects, and then they expect, to be saved from the torment that they face. All right, I'm ranting. What are your thoughts?
Red dragon blood sage to help me get rid of the spirit I have here. But first, I'm going to be placing this egg here in the center of the room. I'll place it right there. Come back. Okay. Here we go. So if there's a demon in here, you are not welcome. You have to leave. You're not welcome. Still smoking. It's barely lit. You know, people don't think that you're real. People actually think that you don't exist, but I want to show them. So show yourself. Don't be scared. Show yourself. Come out. Okay. Something's definitely showing itself. But it's okay because I got the sage and this. It's barely lit, but it's okay. It's still lit. I'm okay. I'm kind of scared to go around this corner. Oh shit. See. Here we go. Okay. I'm actually gonna turn on this light. Right now, I just want to turn around. Well, if you're here, you have to leave. Or do something to this egg. Do something to this egg. Move it. Fuck. Maybe it left out the window or something. Okay, let's go do the egg so I can leave my apartment. Okay, here's the egg. Nothing wrong with the egg, see? Just regular egg. First off, let me show you my hand. There's nothing on my hand, nothing. I want to get out of here. Okay, here you go. And again, I don't know why. So the TV turned off right now by itself. This has been happening too.
Dude, something like that, dude, you gotta. I feel like I've seen that before. You gotta, whenever since I was young, you gotta like call it out or something. Like, you just gotta
That
call
is
it,
fucking creepy,
literally, bro,
dude.
just like, is anybody here? Is anybody here? Like,
It's been happening.
no, you just anybody here? Throw it.
What was that? I think it was upstairs. Sounded like a big old thing. This has been happening, bro. Ooh, it's dark as fuck up here. Oh, dude, it looks creepy. It looks fucking creepy up here, bro. Oh, shit.
Turn off down here.
Go. I don't want to
The light just turned off down here.
Holy fuck.
The light over there just turned off. I'm not even joking. Yeah, I think we should.
Let's just go.
We should just get out of here. The light just turned off down here.
Holy fuck. Nah, dude.
Yeah. The light over there just turned off. I'm not even joking.
Should we just go?
Yeah, I think we should leave.
Let's just
I think
go.
we should just get out of here.
Let's
Honestly.
just go.
Honestly, I'm not even grabbing nothing. I'm just gonna go. Can we just go?
So this is honestly my belief. Once you start diving into the cultic things, doing egg cleansing, messing with sage, or Ouija boards, spirit boxes, and other occultic things, leaving that location doesn't mean it won't follow you. You have just become haunted. Let me know your thoughts.
Aaron had received terrible news from the police regarding his downstairs neighbor who had not been seen for weeks. As it turns out, the rotting stench that Aaron had been smelling for a while and the multitude of flies surrounding his neighbor's window was all because of a body that was decomposing inside. His neighbor, according to the police, had passed away in his own apartment. Considering that Aaron lived right above him, he was deeply unsettled by this news. So much so that the thought of them dying right beneath him keeps him up at night. But on one occasion, it was more than just a thought that kept him awake. It's 3:40 in the morning when Aaron hears a creaking sound from his staircase. Watch.
Here we go again. The lights. Ooh. See? It's doing it again. I'm not gonna run.
Oh, shit! Something is not right in his home, and he has no idea how to fix it.
Now, after watching all that, from those of you who have had horrible, terrifying experiences, this is going to piss you off. I told you this will. I think it's important to separate people who believe they're experiencing something from those who are clearly trying to entertain an audience. This next couple, they are complete mockery. And like I said, this is going to piss you off, but it's to bring to light what these kids are doing on Twitch, on Kick, and other social media platforms. It's the amount of followers that these influencers have that's encouraging these kids to go out there and play with these things.
Ain't not no pussy shit. What? So I'm gonna back off. It's already tweaking.
Why every time I leave, it sounds like there's an earthquake happening upstairs?
Bro, it fell from out of my lap.
It did it actually move out of your lap, or you
It
just
did.
or you?
Bro! What the fuck? Wait, do we stop playing?
Do you want to hurt us, spirit?
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, sorry, yes. What the Bro. What the fuck?
Did you die 45 years ago? Wait, what the fuck?
Bro, be careful.
What the fuck?
Bro, there's only 2 candles lit.
We just have to blow the candles. Goodbye, spirit.
God, I do not wish any negative energy on anyone watching this.
Please, Lord.
And me.
This was her idea. Give her all the negative rebukes. Again, Lord, she's the one drinking. I'm the one that's sober. Please, Lord, I'm baptized. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Complete mockery. Anything for views, right? Anything to boost those numbers up. Anything to influence your kids. Now, for those of you who have spent any amount of time in the paranormal community online, you've definitely come across this guy. And depending on who you ask, he may be documenting some real activity or putting on a show for the camera. I'll let you make up your own mind.
This is absolutely crazy. Something comes
What
through.
does that even mean? I hope it's spelling zebra. Oh,
Pay very close attention.
What the fuck? Oh. What the fuck could that be? I feel like there's something watching me right now, from
Oh God,
it doesn't feel right in here.
Oh, please, baby, please tell me this is you.
Z?
Oh. Something's...
Dude, what the fuck?
Baby, please, I don't even dare to do this.
I don't think I could do this for much longer. This is getting really weird. Zozo.
Zozo? Baby, why is this thing moving fast? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Baby, I think we're gonna have to lock this out. Oh, fuck.
Okay, let's close it out. What the
fuck?
fuck?
Oh, don't leave the circle.
No,
Don't leave
come
the
on,
circle.
we gotta stop.
Don't leave the circle.
Okay, let's say goodbye to it. We have to put it to goodbye.
I want to see how this goes. It's daylight, so I actually feel a little bit comfortable. So my goal is to...
oh my God! The mirror's moving, but the thing isn't. What the hell? What's the planchette?
So my goal is to try to see if I can make something happen for real.
Oh my God! Look behind you!
A little comfortable because it's actually alright. So
what the flipping hell is going on here? How have they done that? It must be masking. It must be masking, right? This is the debunk brain coming into play now.
So I'm going to stop it right there. I'm not going to play too much of this guy's content. I brought him on the channel in my earlier days, and the more I dive down to this guy, the more it becomes evident that he's a paranormal clown. I'm not insulting the man, but he constantly mocks my faith while doing all these things for content and doing it for views. We won't get into that. Okay, now, before we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a couple of final testimonies. Because out of everything that came across while researching this video, these were some of the ones that stuck with me the most because of the raw testimony, the feelings.
Ouija board exposed a side of the demonic realm I never knew existed. Before I came to Christ, I dabbled in many different occultic practices such as contacting spirits through the Ouija board, and I encountered a certain class of demons that the Bible warns us about called familiar spirits. During this encounter, I had inquired about my grandfather who recently passed away in hopes that I could contact him again. I started asking detailed questions about his life that nobody else knew, and the Ouija board answered them with perfect accuracy. This deceived me into thinking that my ancestors could be contacted when in reality, these were the demons that the Bible warned us about, which are known as familiar spirits. Familiar spirits are a certain rank of demons that gather information about you after watching you your whole life. They even study the generations way before you. These are the same demons that psychics and mediums channel in order to give people accurate information about their lives. In Isaiah 19:3, God warned us about not turning to charmers that consult familiar spirits, because these demons would deceive many into turning to sorcery rather than God for answers about their life. Once I surrendered my life to Jesus Christ, that's when I actually got the answers I was seeking for, because I realized all of these things were a counterfeit to God's infinite wisdom.
Hi, I grew up in a haunted house, so I thought it was time for me to finally share some of the experiences I've had and just like what it was like growing up in a haunted house. Obviously, if you don't believe in the paranormal, then don't watch this video, because what I experienced was very real and it affected me and my family very deeply. To begin, I truly believe that I brought something into my home because of the Ouija board, and I want to create this video so I can spread knowledge that this is not a game. The Ouija board is very real, and it caused a lot of issues for me and my family when I played it. And now I started playing it when I was in the 3rd grade. It was introduced as a game. It was sold at Target. I would play it at my friend's house. My mom never allowed it in the house, but because we weren't supposed to do it, we would do it at other friends' houses. And I played this all throughout my childhood, talked to a lot of entities, at least from what we thought. And it all kind of flipped a switch when I was in middle school. So this particular time we played was during a time when a family friend of ours had committed, he had passed away. And so we wanted to speak to him, and
we thought we were speaking to him. We would ask it questions. He would, from what we thought it was him when we were talking to him. Whoever was on the other side of the board knew every single personal thing that nobody else would know. And to give you context, when we were playing, it was my friends and we had our hands on the board, and then my friend's aunt, who was the adult supervising, she would ask the board the questions, and it would be answers that none of us knew. Only she would know because she was very close to this person. And it felt like we were speaking to him. So we continued on, and then we were like, okay, we're going to go to dinner. We'll come back and talk later. So we closed out the board, went out to dinner, came back, and we opened the board up to speak again. And when we opened the board back up, the room felt completely different. The energy was different. When you would ask it questions, the way it moved was different. Like, overall, I think everybody kind of felt like we were no longer talking to this family friend that we thought we were talking to. And so, but we continued to ask it the similar questions to kind of test whatever we were talking to. And it would come up with some very scary answers. I can't remember specifically because like I'm 27 now. I was like 12 when this happened. I just can't remember exactly what was said, but I just remember the answers we were getting was very dark. And I distinctively remember it had said this one thing that really scared us, and we were like, we're closing the board out, goodbye, do not want to talk to you again. And after this happened, that's when everything kind of unfolded. I can't remember if it was the same night or like a few days later, but I had come home late night to my home, and I was on the phone with my friend at night. And it was probably like 3 a.m, and I was in my room, and I went to the bathroom. And when I came back, my bed was pulled into the middle of the room. To give you context, my bed was one of those beds that was like kind of high up off the ground, and it had 6 drawers to fill clothes. So it was very heavy, real wood bed. And then there was a bunch of clothes in there, and I had carpet at the time. And to pull this bed, like, it was hundreds of pounds, this bed. So there was no way. Nobody was in the room. Nobody was awake. Everybody was asleep in my home. And immediately when I walked in and saw my bed in the middle of the room, my gut knew that something was wrong, and this was like a paranormal thing. The energy had shifted in my room. It was like almost like colder temperature wise. I know a lot of people say that, but it really was like the temperature was different in my room. It felt icky. I hung up with my friend. I immediately went into my parents' room, and I was terrified. I was absolutely dumbfounded, could not explain it. And my parents came in my room, and they couldn't explain it. I remember my dad was trying to push my bed back, and he was like, he's very skeptical. He never believed in ghosts. I don't think he's a very logical man. And so he was trying to come up with all these reasons to why this could have happened and asking me questions. And I was like, I swear I did not move this bed. And my mom just instinctively was like, let's pray. And we prayed. And I remember I ended up sleeping in my parents' bedroom that night. But after that night, a lot of things started happening in my house, and it was gradual, like years would go on and certain things would happen year after year. And it wasn't until I moved out of the house and I was like, I definitely brought something into this home, and it was really hard to get rid of. This video is getting really long, so I'll probably break this up into multiple parts, but if you want to hear more stories, let me know. I really wanted to create this video as a cautionary tale against the Ouija board to please be careful and to just watch out, because you really don't know what you're talking to.
When I saw this, it made me sick to my stomach. Amazon is selling a Christian Ouija board where you can supposedly do a seance and connect directly with Jesus. They're calling it a Holy Spirit board. Listen to me, this is a huge deception and you will not be communicating with Jesus by doing this. Just like any other Ouija board, it's going to lead you to communicate with demons, and you're actually going to be opening up the door for demons to have access and influence to your life. You do not have to do stuff like this to connect with Jesus and His Holy Spirit. You can connect with Jesus right now in this very moment by simply giving Him your undivided attention and just talking to Him from a pure heart. If you want God to speak to you, then just get a Bible. Please do not buy this game, because trust me, it's more than just a game. And if you...
After watching all of these clips, stories, and testimonies, I think the biggest question isn't whether or not Ouija boards are real. The biggest question is why people continue coming back to them. Some people are looking for answers. Some people want to talk to their loved ones. Some people are doing this for clout. And some people are doing this for answers because of their own religion. I'm talking to you, those who are in the dark occult. I know a lot of you watch this channel. For some reason, you're drawn to this channel. It's weird, the mix of people in this community, and yet I still accept you as part of this community. Personally, it's not something that I would ever mess with it again, and we've covered this topic numerous times on this channel, but it's been about 6 months, right? So I figured it'd be time to see what's going on social media. And man, going down this rabbit hole, seeing all these kids doing this for clout, influencing these teenagers to go out and play with this thing, and all for what views? All right, this has been not so crazy, not so dark. So let's end this off, as always, on a positive note.
Okay, so if there's 2 squirrels per tree, there might be more. And there's 50,000 trees. 50,000 times 2 is 100,000 squirrels. And I've peed on 10 trees, so 10 times 2, 20 squirrels.
Natalie's here.
How are
Is
you?
that Natalie?
You look good today, girl. How was your weekend,
Natalie, are you doing something different with your hair? You look great.
Oh, I missed you.
Hey, Natalie.
Hey, guys, Natalie.
I'm calling Mama right now, telling her everything done did. What's Mama number? 457-1213. Why is she not picking up? Wrong number. Well, can you take the phone and call her for me? 612 ABCD. There you go. Thank you. Because I ain't know Mama number had alphabets in it. That's crazy.
Stop calling Mama all the time.
not.
You always breaking the dog code, telling on people and stuff.
Because you're annoying.
That's
Don't
not-
even deny it. You always annoying. That's why I'm going to tell Mama.
Whatever.
All right, that wraps up another one for the HFC podcast. Thank you for being here with me as we do this dive. I have one more dark web coming for you, and then we're going to dive into NDE, and then we're going to do the egg cleanse and the Bruja witchcraft. That one is, like I said, it's darker, but I don't want to hit you with that yet, but we'll cover it. All right, stay safe, stay blessed in these dark, deceptive times. HFC, sign out. Peace.